Hey everybody, I'm Tanya, one half of the McBride team, and this is my lovely husband James, the other half.
Hey, I'm the other half. Hope everyone's doing well today. YouTube land across the waves with exam transport. Hope all of y'all are staying warm and dry.
Safe.
And safe. Most definitely safe. Just wanted to give you a real quick update on our week so far. We dropped over in Phoenix the other day on Friday, and we were hanging. We dropped off over there Friday morning, and we hung around for most of the day on Friday. And there was some loads that come across on the C-link to the truck, and we made an offer on one of them and got awarded the load. And taking into consideration everything else that had went wrong over the last few weeks since we come out of Canada, we were talking Friday evening on our way to California to pick up the load for Saturday from Ontario to Coppell, Texas, and we both
pretty much figured,
that once we got to California that the load was probably going to cancel. And so we made it over to Ontario Saturday for our pickup ahead of schedule. And sure enough, our gut feeling came to a reality. We were told that they didn't have a load for us, that they'd sent it all out on the first truck. It's amazing how we didn't get a phone call though, but it is what it is. So I voiced my opinion about that situation to FedEx very strongly, but very professionally. And we left California without a load, and right now we are heading east on Interstate 44, fixing to cross the Missouri line here in just a few miles, and on our way to Indianapolis to start orientation this Wednesday with Landstar Express.
Because we have had enough with FedEx.
We've had it with FedEx. Not a bad company. We made really good money there. But it's like everything else. It always comes to a halt at some point in time. And the thing that I really did not appreciate with certain folks at FedEx Customer Critical is that they expect you to bend and bow to whatever they say, whether it's right or wrong, as long as they deem it right in their eyes. And then they act like just because we're truck drivers, we don't have a life outside of this truck, which is, for me and Tanya, is totally not the case. We have a home in South Carolina. We got family and friends that we enjoy spending time with, and being on the road all the time, sometimes there comes a point in time that you have to take time off to take care of certain things that come up in life.
Responsibilities.
And they just don't
take that into consideration.
They don't take it into consideration. And we ran into that situation last week after we come out of Canada, because the shipper that we picked up at, they loaded the truck and they didn't put all the freight on it. They signed off on the paperwork. We get down the road and we get a phone call telling us we need to turn around and go back to the shipper. And I just,
at that far, we was too far down the road.
We
had commitments.
Had already made commitments, and that's why I took that particular load, because it was getting us very close to home, and we needed to get home and take care of some business. And FedEx just really threw a fit because I would not turn around and go back and situation that took place with the shipper was on the shipper's fault, not no fault of ours. If it had been our fault, we would have turned around and went back with no questions asked. But that was not the case, and I think that we kind of got put on the blackball list after that one. But it's all good, and everything works out in life.
That's right.
So
Everything happens for a reason.
everything comes full circle. That's what I've been told my whole entire life. Everything comes full circle. And I kind of feel like that's what's happening right here today. Back years ago, 95, when I come out of the military, 1997.
No, you come out in 95.
Yes, it was 95. Yeah, you're right, it was 95. I'm sorry. I've been having some brain cramps here lately. Too much stress. But anyway, I discharged out of the United States Army in 1995, and I've been driving commercially ever since. And after I got 2 or 3 years under my belt and some good experience, me and Tanya decided to go purchase our very first truck. And we leased that very first truck on with Landstar Ranger. And we done very well with them. Landstar is a very good company to work for. I stayed there for several years. Had a big issue with an agent.
And let that issue go.
And I let that issue fester.
Yes.
And faster till I just couldn't take it any longer. And I should have just got over it and been more of an adult, but I just couldn't get over it. Somebody stuck their hand in my pocket.
And lied to you.
And lied to me. That's what got me more than anything. The lie, not to cheat me out of the money, but the lie that went behind it. Don't operate that way, and never have, and never will. If I've got to tell a lie to better myself, I'm going in the wrong direction already. But anyway, you know how the story goes. I ended up leaving Landstar and going where I thought the grass was greener, and the story goes on from there. But I never did badmouth the company, and I'm not going to badmouth FedEx now. There was just a big disagreement. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. Maybe it wasn't.
Too many people sticking their hands in our pockets.
Maybe that was just a way of them showing me that, hey, you can play ball our way, or you're not going to play ball at all. So
we chose not at all.
We chose not at all. And we're excited to start this next chapter in our trucking career together, mine and Tanya's. For a long many years, Tanya stayed at home and took care of the home and took care of the kids, and took care of me while I was on the road and dispatched my loads and everything else, and done a hell of a job at it. So now the kids are all grown, and here we are, out here running up down the highway together like a couple of bandits. Having fun.
Having fun.
And we do have a lot of fun out here. We're excited to start this new chapter with FedEx, and hopefully the last chapter.
No, we're going to start it with Landstar.
Yeah, with Landstar, I'm sorry. So there again, I'm having a brain cramp. But we're excited to start this new chapter with Landstar, and hopefully our last chapter in this book that we call The Wonderful World of Trucking. Oh, maybe one of these days I'll sit down and write me a book. Might be a bestseller. Might hurt some people's feelings, might step on a few toes, but it'll all be the truth. You can bet your life on that. But anyway, we're looking forward to getting the orientation on Wednesday, and get to meet up with another one of our teams who's starting orientation with Landstar on Wednesday, and looking forward to getting to finally meet Melissa Lindsay, who is
awesome, by the way.
Who was our go-to person at exam, and couldn't give her enough thumbs up for everything that she does for us.
Anytime we need her.
For our whole team here at exam, she juggles a lot of different. She wears a lot of different hats.
To say the least.
To say the least. and she does an awesome job at it. And we're looking forward to finally getting to meet her face to face. And our whole team at Exam Transport.
We can't thank them enough.
Couldn't ask for a better bunch to deal with. You know, when we have issues, everything's always handled promptly, and you know that just takes a little bit of the stress factor out of the equation. And couldn't thank you guys enough. And being very appropriate with the Thanksgiving season, just right around the corner from us. You know, me and Tanya, we've got a lot to be thankful for this year.
Absolutely.
And most of us due to Exam Transport. So, thank you, Ali.
Thank you,
for
Melissa.
giving us this opportunity.
Thank you to the whole team.
Thank you to the whole team. And we couldn't do this without y'all. And we really do feel like part of the family here. So that makes life a little easier being out here when you know you've got good people behind you. And you've got a good team that's looking out for your best interest, putting you in good equipment, paying you when the payroll is supposed to be paid. Not saying that people don't make mistakes sometimes, and it's always straightened out. And it's straightened out very promptly.
Absolutely.
But nothing ever done intentionally. Because if it was, trust me, I'd catch it in a heartbeat. I just look for that. It's bad to say, but I'll look for that kind of thing when I go somewhere new. And we haven't had that situation here at Exam. So, you know, we like it here. All of us do. And we're just one big family that doesn't really know each other. I guess we don't run into too many teams. Once in a while we might, but this week we're going to get a chance to meet one of our new teams, and looking forward to hearing some guitar strings. But you folks stay tuned. Hey, we're on the roll here. We ain't letting our heels drag because of what took place at FedEx. And we'll be posting some more videos here in the very near future, letting y'all know how things are going at Landstar. And for all you folks that might see this video that's sitting at home wondering, what are we going to do next? Folks, go get your Class B license and come out here and do this. Get paid to travel, get paid to sightsee, get paid pretty daggone good. And looking for a good company to go to work for, Exam Transport. You can find all the information you need at expeditersonline.com. Folks, search them up. You won't be disappointed.
They are a good team to be working for.
Right now, folks, we're going to draw this video to an end, and hope all you teams with Exam are staying safe this week, and
Hope you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving coming up.
go home and see your families. You don't ever know when
It'll be your
things
last.
in life can turn around in a blink of an eye. And there's nothing more precious than spending special times with family and friends.
We'll see you next week before Thanksgiving.
Yep, we'll post another video next week before Thanksgiving. We might even post it. I'm gonna fire the smoker up and put a ham in it. Maybe a turkey too. I don't know yet. But y'all folks have a good one. It's been fun as always, and we're gonna sign off for now. So I'm James.
I'm Tanya.
And we're the McBrides from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Have a good one.
Peace out.
See ya.